Hello everybody, this is WRAGGYGOD. Or Raiden, I still don't know. Welcome to the third game. It's going to be between Raiden and Iceamo in this 1 versus 1 best of 5 series. It's currently 2-1 to Raiden. He's doing super good. Just lost that last game though, as Iceamo making a comeback with the Protoss. He's going to be spawning at the top in the green, and he's going to be he's going to be Protoss again, like I said. Oh, my bad. And I am super excited about casting this one, because I know it was a few days ago, and I can't really remember what happened. I know the outcome, obviously, but I don't know what happened in it. So, all I can remember is it was a really awesome game, and I was super pissed at losing that early game, so I thought I better bring my A game. I better do good, because I was super pissed. But it's a best of 5, so even if I lose, I don't really care, because I could just pull it back on that last game. Anyway, Iceamo, super impressive in that last game with Zealot Legs. Zealot Legs really doing the business. Did a really good job in surrounding the Marauders and Marines, which was microed really badly by Raiden, might I add. Really bad. And I think the only thing that Raiden can do differently is maybe he could attack the mineral lines, because we all know mass marines does not work. Does not work. It's a tried formula, and it just does not work. It sucks. It's stupid, and I hate it. Just so you all know, it's bad. I hate it. Anyway, I think I used to prefer it when the patch was you didn't have to build a supply depot before you built your first barracks, but I don't know, maybe it's stop noobs building barracks first, so I can pump out a ton of marines, which is pointless, but I used to do that. And I sometimes still use mass marines, but that's just me. You can see my current APM is pretty high because I'm clicking away. Nothing really pointful about it, but I don't really know. Anyway, you see this command center just going up real early on the 3rd minute line. I mean, usually we see an expansion by now by Raiden if he's going to be playing well, so maybe we could read into it. Maybe we could say if he doesn't expand, he loses, he's bad. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what Iceamo does. He's building his lines and pylons again, which is really weird. I do not recommend you do this because, for a couple of reasons, all your buildings are going to be in one place, which is never good, especially if something is dropped here and they start to take out even all these workers, and there's no pylons back here, just a block a drop. So that's really bad move. Talking about really bad moves is being supply blocked on 19. That is so gay. And it's going to be a long time before he can do anything. So he's thinking to himself, man, I've messed up big time. This sucks. Build out another supply depot because I know I'm going to be supply blocked again. Man, this is real shitty. Oh, God, I'm so excited. I keep rubbing my hands together, trying to keep it warm because my hands are super cold. It's been a really bad day in terms of weather anyway. I went to university, that's where I go, and I walked in and it was just like icy, and it was not nice. I did not love it. And it's good to be back. I've just spent the day in bed, not because I'm sick, just because I'm bored. And many apologies, there are a lot of complaints, say my videos are not being uploaded fast enough, which is super fair because it is my internet's fault. It's been going super slow, really slow in fact, that it's pissing me off so bad. I feel like calling up my mom, and she will come and fix it because she knows what she's doing. Because my internet, wow, has it annoyed me. I could throw this computer out of the window if I'm not careful, because that, wow, is it annoying. Anyway, Raiden with a really early starport, so we could see mineral harassment on this mineral line, because we have noticed in the previous games that neither player protects their their probes or SEVs on their mineral line, even though it's super oversaturated. I mean, look at this. He's got a ton of workers, and look at the... Yeah, it's really bad. He needs to expand, start spending some minerals at an expansion. That's what I'd do. And that's what Raiden has done. He's gone for an expo. He's gone for it pretty early, too. And the problem with going for an early expansion is that your minerals are just going to go. Because you've had to save up 400 minerals just to get that out. And so all these Marines, they're going to be pretty useless if a Zealot army comes back in. And if I just go to the production tab real fast, he's getting a Zealot charge again, which is going to pound Marines. It's going to pound, and it's going to be really, oh man, it's just not going to be pretty in any way. But, Raiden going for Banshees, and we have not seen a Banshee yet. Just drop it down a mule. We have not seen a Banshee yet in any of these games, and this could mean mineral line harassment, and this is going to be super exciting because it's going to throw in another dimension to what has been, let's be fair, a pretty one-dimension game where there is no strat, and you basically send in your army, and the biggest one wins by the time you get there. And that is basically why it's bad casting these low-skill games, I can't even say it, low-skill games, because you never see anything different. So Raiden just trying to mix it up a little, getting the Banshee out. He's getting cloaking field too, so he can be in stealth. And unless I'm mistaken, which I'm most definitely not, he doesn't have any detection. He does not have a cannon, or he does not, I can't remember the name, but the thing that spots them, he does not have anything like that, so he's got absolutely nothing, and he could be in real trouble if Raiden sends in his Banshees when this stealth is done. Just transferred a couple of SEVs onto this mineral line, which is really good play, and he's building, the rally point. The rally point is building from the other base because he is upgrading to an orbital command, which is really good. Iceamo going to start to push out here with some Zealots and Stalkers. This could be really good timing because Raiden is just getting his expansion up, and this could easily go down. This could really easily go down. The tech is out, but siege tech is not done yet. Raiden sending out his Banshees. It's as if he knew. Really good timing on that, and he cloaks. He cloaks, and he's going to start harassment of this army, and Iceamo's going to pull out. He's thinking, whoa, I cannot compete with this. And a poor click. He's softening him up, but these shields will regenerate, so he's going to go straight to this mineral line, and as soon as that's done, we see a robotics facility, which is pretty standard upon seeing a cloaked unit, and I would not be surprised if you started seeing cannons, but these probes are going to go down, and this is really good harassment, because now he's not getting any income. He pulls them all off the line. Trying to get his army back. He's trying to have a little pro party. He's pulled all his army back, and there's not a lot he can do. And just wait for the stealth to run out. Raiden is unstealthed because he cannot afford it. No, this is bad. A Banshee could easily go down here. It's going to go down if he's not careful. It's gone down. Really bad micro from Raiden. He should have microed the stealth Banshee and not the unstealth one, because that went down with ease. And he's going to try and harass his pylon, going to try and take it out. Looking like he's going to be able to do so because, the Stalkers are coming down, and he's not got enough to cloak, so it's going to be touch and go. Whether this Banshee goes down on the pylon, and the pylon goes down, and Banshee has 8 HP. 8 HP. Raiden going to be really cheeky, taking out a probe on the expansion just before he dies. So he's got a little army back here, and he's building medvacs now and not Banshees. So he's got tanks and Marines, and that's kind of screwed up. It's kind of screwed up the Protoss player Iceamo, because he's only got 19 harvesters, which means he is not getting any gas. So that means Zealots only, please, for Iceamo. He's only got the mineral fields down here. He has not got any Vespene geysers being collected, so he's at a super disadvantage because Raiden is collecting about 208 spike between 200 and 208 because of the distance between each refinery, which is super stupid. Oh, he's got 4 on this one and 2 on that one. He has made a super big mistake. Anyway, he's going to be expanding on these 2 refineries as well, and Raiden is really going to start to apply some more pressure, which is good, because there's nothing better than pressure. Oh, we're going to see a medvac drop maybe, and another push from Iceamo. He's moving his army out. He's got a sentry in there. He could use force fields, or no. He could use, he could use force fields, which are super cool, and they could stop an army from retreating and basically trap them in. Or, well, these medvacs could get taken out. Oh my word, Iceamo does not spawn them until the very last second, which is, oh man, that is super bad. But he pulls back his entire army, which is a really bad move. But it's good on Raiden because he doesn't have that big of an army, a base. So it probably saves him. And he just drops inside the base, and medvac goes down before he can finish. A drop goes down inside the base. He's going to try and take out these pylons, which means he's going to be supply bombed real bad. Real bad. Oh, this is bad for Iceamo. And one medvac fills up, and the rest of the Marines try and stim and get away, and this medvac needs to leave. He's left his comrades thinking, whoa, you guys are not going to make it, so I'm going. And there's an observer, is what I was trying to think about earlier, when I was trying to mention that they need something for detection, for stealth. That observer is basically it. He's the one that detects everything, and another medvac's going to get built. Maybe this one should empty so he can start by healing. And he's got a lot of excess minerals that he's just spent basically on a lot of Marines. If we go to the production tab, he's got 9 Marines coming out at a time. 9 Marines. Oh, wow. I mean, this is pretty sick, especially because Iceamo is not building any units, and he's building another tank and another Banshee, and this is when the expansion really starts to kick in. He's not got that many SCVs, in all fairness. I don't know where they went. But it's still doing the job. Raiden just sieging up. He sees his army coming in, and he's going to stop. Oh, wow, he gets a couple of cheap shots off. Raiden, really good play. But this expansion is going to get taken out. Oh, it's not. Okay, this is really bad. Just trying to get these SCVs before they get back, and the expansion is going to get taken out with ease. And it's a really well-timed attack by Iceamo, because Raiden has got too many minerals that he can't spend, and especially with that going down, he has not got as much supply. He needs to drop a couple of extra supplies on his current supply depots, or he could possibly start building some, but I think he's just getting ready for this attack, saving in this stealth Banshee, trying to do some harassment on his army, which is good, keeping Iceamo on his toes, because there's absolutely nothing worse than an army that just has run of the mill and it can do whatever it wants, but this observer is going to scout it and it gets taken out, which is really bad. And it's interesting to look at the units tab now. SCVs 23 to 28 probes, so that means that the income is going to be way higher for Protoss. It's going to be 840. Sorry, my mouse is in the way. 820, 840, and Raiden is on the back foot on an unbelievable amount. These breeds, only half the army is going to go in. They've stemmed up. They're going to try and bait some zealots. So these tanks can get in range, because there's nothing better than a lot of zealots getting tanked, because they do so much damage. I'm just going to have to take another swig of my energy drink. Mad, it's good to drink. Oh, God. Oh, 7-Up is super good. I could drink this shit all day. Raiden moving his army out, he's thinking, where the hell is Iceamo? This is bullshit. Where is everybody? Here they are, guys, because he's going to try and expand, because he thinks he's God. And he's still got all his barracks lifted up, which is never good. Really noobish. He needs to land these so he can make units. There we go. He's doing that now. And this SCV, if he's not careful, is going to get his command center taken out instantly. And wow, Raiden loses a lot of minerals. And that's really bad. Oh, a lot of zealots go down. A lot of zealots. Mass Marines! Mass Marines. This is what Mass Marines does. But zealots charge it in. They take out a nice handful of Mass Marines. But good micro from Raiden. Taking out a lot of Iceamo's units. And the tanks on the artillery do really good. Getting good range. And Stalkers just... Wow, they go down super easy. And Raiden, even though he's on the defense, even though he's on the super defense, he needs to go on an offensive charge because Iceamo, although an Immortal is on the field, and he's building double Colossus, or because there's two, I'm going to say Colossi, because that is plural for Colossus. Anyway, he's going to have two of them, which just toast Marines. They eat them up for breakfast. They go, oh, numb. Numbing away on them Marines. They just crumble. And there is a party of death when it comes to Colossus. And this army is just moving into this Zelnaga tower, trying to get some vision on the map. Ready to go for another expo. Down here, he had a lot of spare minerals where he was not reinforcing his army. So, building another command center down bottom left, so that's going to be 2 expansions. I'm having a feeling that the Protoss player should have expanded another time. He's got a lot of spare minerals. And it's just a thing that you should do. It takes you just siege it up, get in this Immortal. Wow, this Immortal's going to get taken out straight away and does absolutely no damage. Thanks to this medvac. If we look at Raiden's screen, the tanks can get everything that the medvac can see. So this is a really good tactic. The robotics bay is going to go out before the Colossus weapon gets upgraded. So that is a really big thing for Raiden. That is super advantage to him now because the Colossus are nowhere near as powerful. And in all fairness, these Colossus should not be walking down here. Yes, they should because they cannot see it. Get them tanks away, the Colossus could go up and down the high ground, so they're going to chase after this army, and they stim, they're going to take out this Colossus now, and they get eaten alive. And that is really bad for Iceamo, because he has got absolutely nothing in his base now, and it is all on Raiden. Raiden rebuilding his base, getting a couple more Banshees out, which is a really good move, because Banshees can go after these probes, and there's nothing better than a lot of harassment because you do not want to be sat on no income because that is bad. That is super bad, but these tanks are going to get taken out of the back of these Marines and they've gone the wrong way and this tank first one goes down and this army is going to stim up, but they've got almost no health left, so these zealots are going to clean up real easy like it was dinner. And they got +1 upgrade on damage and armor, so that makes them super difficult to kill anyway. So that army goes down. Raiden is now on the back foot. He's the one who's going to have to rebuild. But the one thing I can say, and the one thing I'm going to say, is basically these expansions, as long as they start to keep Raiden's income at a steadily a rate even above Iceamo's, that he can keep building Banshees. He can keep his Marines, he can keep his tanks, and he can make a super good army. I mean, Raiden going in for a little bit of harassment, and he's just taken out the Colossus range weapon again. This is going to super piss off Iceamo. He's going to get real aggro. He's not going to be happy. This observer spotting the Banshee, but it kills it off, and it gets taken out, but it kills off that robotics bay, and that is really bad news. Really bad for Iceamo. That is just not what he wanted, and he's got another Banshee here. The problem with only having one starport is that you can only get one Banshee at a time, and they take super ages to build. And it's just annoying, because he wants to build out his army as well. He's got his siege tanks on the way, a lot of Marines, in response to Iceamo's Stalker. And, yeah, he needs to have a more varied army because Raiden is very predictable. Unless this game, he's done real good with his Banshees, and that is a really good move. I super recommend it. I do not recommend leaving these exposed because if he were to move over there, and he could easily snipe these Colossi and the Zealots, And that would be, oh, my bad. That would be game over. And that would just be the end. And Raiden has done a really good micro game, clicking a lot. His APM is super high. He's really trying. I mean, he was super pissed off at his loss. I know, I can vouch for that. I can vouch for that. Anyway, dropping some meals down on his mineral lines, starting to focus on his, close for no reason, starting to focus on his income and his economy because it has been real poor all game. And Iceamo is going to come out again with another wave of attack. The thing I am least impressed about is the fact that there have been no proxy pylons, so he cannot ever reinforce his army. Just go into this expansion, so this could get taken out, but Raiden is on it. He spotted it from his Zelnaga tower. And these Banshees are going to snipe these Colossus. These are easily going to go down because there's nothing spotting it. And that's going to go down with absolute ease. And Iceamo has actually quit out. Iceamo has quit out of the game. He is, oh wow, that is super, super bad batter. Did not GG. Did not have a good game at all, Iceamo. Real bad. So Raiden taking the game, and I was really impressed with the Banshees. He's mixing it up, which I like. I really like that. And anyway, that was a really good game. And I forgot to mention that I'm super, super sorry that the videos have not been posted online fast enough because my internet is real bad. But if I've already said this, which I think I have, thinking back on it, then just ignore me because I'm spouting shit. Because I'm so excited that Raiden won, and it was a really good series. They're not going to be playing a fifth. So this will be the fourth and last game because it's 3-1 Raiden. He takes the series and takes the bragging rights from a very moody Iceamo who did not enjoy losing. I can tell you that. He was spouting so much shit down the mic. Oh man, it was good. Anyway, I'm going to be casting another 1v1, this time versus Titan Lee. So check it out. It's going to be my next video. And I will see you guys next time.